What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I picked up the camera. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna do an easy recipe for pho. I'm craving pho. I don't think I ever did a pho recipe myself. So here it goes. Alright, so first step you gotta do, clean all the meats. So I got some beef bones. I got round eye. This is what I'm gonna cut thinly sliced. This is what we're gonna put after, so let the broth cook that, and then I'm gonna throw in a brisket as well with the beef bones. All right, so I got a pot here. All right, so what I'm gonna put in is the beef bones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash the bones separately. All right, next I'm gonna put the brisket in as well. Now I'm gonna fill the pot up. Probably to like maybe underneath here, so like right here. Okay, just like that. So I'm just gonna put this on the stove. Now I'm gonna peel these onions so I can roast them on the pan. And then we're gonna add this to the broth as well, so let the broth cook. So just like that. Now I got some garlic, not garlic, some ginger. Take all the skin off. On the pan here, all I'm gonna do is heat it up and then basically roast the onion and the ginger. This is releasing all the onion flavor and aromas. So I'm gonna let that go until it blackens on each side. And then we'll add this into the pot with the meat. Get it to the color, right? Black color. Then you're gonna add it into the pot with the meat. Ginger as well. Like that. So I'm also gonna add rock sugar. So I'll just get one clump like that. Drop that in. I'm gonna do some fish sauce. Probably like half a cup. Depending on the size, the pot you're making it in, probably put like half a cup of fish sauce, and then always could adjust later. Just pour that in there to get the extra pho flavor. Gonna be adding this pho seasoning and throw a bag in there. Just put that bag in there. Now, gonna let it go for an hour, and then after an hour, I'm gonna take out the brisket. So it's been about 10 minutes or so. So this is like basically all the scum that's coming from the bones and the meat. So we don't want that in our broth. So what you're gonna do is just skim all of that off as much as you can, just like that, and just throw it away. So you're gonna keep doing this throughout the boiling process until there's no more. You want a clean broth at the end of all this. It's been about 45 minutes. That's how it looks so far. I've been skimming off all the gunk that's been coming from the bones and the meat. So now while we wait for another 3 to 4 hours, we're gonna go ahead and just start cutting all the toppings, the garnish basically. Jalapenos, green onion, cilantro, onion, and some limes. Next, cilantro, jalapenos, so it's been about an hour, 20 minutes maybe now. Took out the brisket, we'll let it cool down and put it in the fridge, so pull it out later and thinly slice that. So I have this package here. This is the pho seasoning you can find at your local Asian store. So what I'm gonna do is just basically roast this up in a pan. You're just gonna release all the flavors, and comes with a cheesecloth inside. So you put all the seasonings in there, tie it up, and just toss it in the broth. Just pour everything in there. All right, so roast it. That, make sure you don't burn it. All right, you don't want to burn it. So what you can do now the cloth. You gotta put everything in the cloth. Alright, so I'm gonna pull the ends here. Pull it tight. Like that. I'm just gonna tie it. And drop the bag into the broth. Just like that. The broth is looking really good. It's clear. That's how you guys want it. Clear as possible. We're gonna let this go for another 3 hours or so. Alright, so it's been 4 hours now. So the broth is done. I went ahead and tested it, and then I added more fish sauce to my liking. So it's ready to go. So now I'm gonna add meatballs. Got these meatballs here. So I'm gonna just cut them in half and throw it in there for about another 30 minutes or so. All right, so we're ready to eat. So we got a pot of water on the side heating up. We're gonna boil it so we can cook the pho noodles. So depending on how much you can eat, you get as much as you like, then you'll put it in the strainer there. And then just make sure it cooks evenly. Yep, that should be good. So I'm gonna put some meat. Again, everybody has their own preference or way of setting up their bowl. At the brisket, that should be good. And can you put some onions in there? Yep. Alright, so here's how I like to dress up my. Got some green onions and some cilantro. I like a lot of them. And then I'm gonna put some sriracha. That. Some hoisin sauce. That. Some black pepper. Okay. Then some fried garlic. That. Squeeze a lime. This is my favorite chili oil right here with the pink cap. You know what I mean? Make sure you check that out. It's good, spicy. So it's really spicy. All you need is just some oil. You don't need to put the whole, like the seeds and stuff in there. That's it. There goes my bowl. Now we're ready to eat. I'm hungry. This smells so good right now. Mix everything up. Well, let's try the broth out. What do you think? Mmm. Some noodles. What I like to do is grab noodles and then like rehydrate it with the broth like that. This is worth the 5 hours wait. Mmm. So good. Here's the brisket. Mmm. Chewy and tender brisket. Here's a round eye beef. Mm-hmm. Bone marrow. Mm. Ooh, I'm sweaty. Alright, so that's it, guys. Simple pho recipe. So easy I can make it. So if I can make it, I think anyone can make this recipe. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also click on the bell. I think it's on this side or one of these sides to get notified every time we post new videos. Hope you guys enjoy this pho Recipe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.